Hey, good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, December 1st. Can you guys believe it's December already? This has been a pretty quick year, I think. Especially November was pretty quick, so that's good. A couple of months were long, especially the summer, but now that the weather's cooled down and we've got decent weather out here, feels like it's going really fast. But anyways, hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. We did here. I spent, Thanksgiving with my daughter and my folks. We had a really nice time. My daughter and I decided to do a little bit of Black Friday shopping, but not the craziness. She wanted to go check out a record store. So we went to an actual record store with vinyl records. So that was pretty fun. And then we got some breakfast and we came home and rested. And she went to the gym. And when she got back, I was already in pajamas. But she's like, I thought we were going to TJ Maxx. So got dressed and we went over to TJ Maxx and did a little bit of shopping there. And then Saturday, I went and had breakfast with a girlfriend. And we did a little bit more shopping. There's a Big Lots down by me and it's going out of business, so I'm really sad because I like shopping in that store. So I did go there and pick up a couple of things. I was looking for like some solar lights for outside for Christmas, but I couldn't really find any. And I went to Dollar Tree too. They didn't have any, so I guess I'm gonna have to go like Walmart or something, but haven't felt like going there. So, and then this morning I had church. But yesterday, when I was coming home after shopping, I had my hands full of bags. And out here, we have in our community, not all of them, but here in my town, our trash bins for outside are actually in the ground next to our driveway. And then there's like a metal lid that you pick up, got a little metal handle, you pick it up and drop your garbage bags in there. And then twice a week, they're the old metal garbage tins, so they're the really old small ones, not the big plastic tubs that everybody has nowadays. So twice a week we get garbage pickup and they come, and those guys are amazing. They run up and down the street with a big old container. They pick the garbage cans out of the ground, dump them in, put the garbage can back, then run to the next house and do the same thing. They're amazing to watch. They just like, whoa, what's going on there? But anyways, I had my hands full of bags of groceries and stuff, and my foot caught on the metal from the garbage can lid. I was walking around the side of my car to go open my passenger door. My foot caught on the metal handle, and I went down on the ground. And we don't have grass here, we have rocks. So I went down hard on my right knee, and then on the palms of my hands. But believe it or not, I'm not bruised. My knee's not bruised. My knee didn't bleed. I thought it would. I was wearing jeans. So fortunately, I got no bruising. Hold on a second. I need a drink of water. Okay. Getting a little dry mouth there. Anyways, so praise God for that. I didn't have any bruising, anything, no bloodiness, but my back was sore this morning. So, but that's about it. So I was really lucky. Anyways, today my daughter had bought some bananas earlier in the week, and of course they didn't get eaten, so they're nice and black now. So I thought, let's make some banana bread. Let's not make them go to waste. So I got out my handy dandy, trusty, old Good Housekeeping cookbook that I've showed you guys this thing before, but my mom bought me this for me when I got married when I was 18 years old. So this is now 44 years old, this book. And the pages are all yellowed and dirty, but my favorite page is marked. It's my page with my banana bread. And pretty much I only use this for my banana bread recipe. It's really, otherwise I don't really use it. But anyways, we're going to use the banana bread recipe out of this 1980s cookbook. And so let me get you turned around, show you my ingredients, and we'll get going. Now, there is a bit of a mess on my countertop, so sorry about that, but I'm going to get you guys over here. And so I'm going to be making a double recipe because each recipe calls for 2 bananas, and I have 4. So I'm going to double this up, and I'm going to put walnuts in one of the loaves, and my favorite way, with chocolate chips in the other loaf. So they call for 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. So that means that I am going to need 3 1/4 cups. So let's hope I have enough flour. Let's get out my measuring cup here. Here's my... I know this is for liquids, huh? I shouldn't use that one. All right. Let's get out... This is the 1/4. This is the 1 cup. So let's see if I got enough. One, 2, 3, and whoops, a little bit too much there. 1/4. Yay! Okay, I have enough flour. That was the one thing I was not quite sure I'd have enough of. So 3 1/4 cup flours and 2/3 of a cup of sugar. So I would need 1 1/3 cup of sugar. Let me just see here. Mix the first 5 ingredients. So, okay, so I do need the sugar in there. So there's my 1/3. So here's my sugar. So I got a bunch of sugar in there. So here's 1/3. And just a little bit under the top. So, okay, 1 1/3 cups. I know a lot of people are really good at measuring by heart. I am not. I am not that good. I'm not that good of a cook. You guys know this is not a cooking channel, but every once in a while I make a few little things. So why not give this banana bread a try? This really honestly is an extremely good recipe for banana bread. Okay, so then it calls for 1 teaspoon of double-acting baking powder. Double-acting baking powder. Since I'm doubling the recipe, I need 2 teaspoons. So there's 1 and 2. Okay. And it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So again, since I'm doubling, I am going to put in a full teaspoon of salt. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So that would be a 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm getting into my little drawer here that has all my measuring spoons. So there's my 1/2 teaspoon for the baking soda, which is right there. Okay, so that is ingredients 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then it tells me to mix that with a fork. So kind of mix all that together. And then with a pastry blender or 2 knives, use scissor fashion, cut in the shortening until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. So, I don't have shortening, So I just use butter. So it's calls for a half cup of shortening. So I have 2 things of butter, which will make it 1 cup. So I'm doubling it. So we will dump 1 in. And then the second one. And I have my pastry. So let me move this up a little bit so you guys can see inside there. Let's see, can you see inside there? There we go. I don't know, I love using these pastry cutters things. They're fun. They're different. I just think they're fun.
So while I'm cutting this up, I wanted to add a point in here. I think my mother got me that cookbook because at that time in life I was 18 years old and the only thing that I had ever cooked around the house was spaghetti. So I think she wanted to make sure that I would actually know how to cook something. Just thought that was a fun tidbit.
Okay, I forgot, it also told me to preheat the oven to 350. So I am going to do that now. Get that started at least. And then, let's see, what is my next ingredients? After I do that, okay. And I need to get my bananas. So hold on, I'm going to put you on pause while I go grab the bananas. Okay. So I've got my 4 mashed bananas. I'll get those out of here. And then it also asked for 2 eggs lightly beaten. So I doubled that to 4 since we're doubling the recipe. And then it says to go ahead and stir this all up with a fork until it's blended. Okay, and as I said, I'm going to do half of this with walnuts and half of this with chocolate chips. So I'm going to go ahead and split it right now and finish mixing it that way. So we've got to kind of eyeball this to see what looks like half. What do you think? Half? I don't know. It still looks like this one's got a little bit more. All right, there we go. So this one here, I'm going to put in my chocolate chips. And I'm just going to eyeball it and mix those in. Do you guys prefer chocolate chips or walnuts or something else in your banana bread? Walnuts. I used a couple of times I had candied walnuts. Oh my gosh, those came out so good. All right, this is 4 ounces, which is half a cup, right? No? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna use the whole darn thing. Okay, they're mixed. Let me get them in the loaf pans and I'll be right back. Okay, there's my loaf pans with banana bread ready to go. I did spray them with the Pam baking spray. This kind already has like the flour in it, so it helps it because when you're baking, you know, you always kind of coat it with a little bit of flour. I'll tell you a little secret that I do sometimes, though. I didn't do it today, but usually when I don't have the baking spray and I'm just putting either, you know, butter or just the regular Pam on it, instead of using flour, I will use powdered sugar. That way the underside doesn't taste floury, it tastes sweet. So anyways, just a little trick that I picked up somewhere, I don't even know when. All right, so it says here to bake this for 55 minutes to 1 hour until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and we'll come back in an hour and see if they turn out. Well, my oven timer tells me I got 20 minutes left there. But dang, it smells good. And it is getting a little dark on top, but I did stick the toothpick in and it's still a little bit moist in the very middle. So we're going to give it a few more. I may not go the full 20 minutes though. Okay, well, I did take them out early. Still had like 11 minutes on the timer. But as you can see, they're looking done. A little bit almost too done on the top, but I think they're good. This is the one with the nuts. Obviously, you can see the chocolate chips over there. So on this one, I usually go ahead and put powdered sugar on that and serve that one with powdered sugar. I'm not sure if I need to do that on the chocolate chip one. Not sure, but I'm going to let these cool for a little bit. And then we'll give them a taste. And then I'm not sure what we're doing about dinner. So we were going to go over my mom's house, but she's not feeling too good. So we're going to let her rest. So I may finish this out with a dinner recipe, or I may not. I don't know. It may just be eating banana bread for dinner. I'll be back in a little bit once they cool.
So we did end up making dinner at home. We made these little mini pizzas out of the yeast bread rolls from Thanksgiving and added some Italian sausage to that. And then for dessert, we had the banana bread. I had the chocolate chip one, of course, my favorite. It was so moist, so delicious. I totally love it. So have a great day, everybody. Have a good week. God bless you all. Bye for now.